Oh God, here we go. Another issue. God, dear oh Lord. This is really doing my head in. I always seem to be permanently angry. I don't know what that is about. Does that happen to you? I don't know. I'm just, God, just so much on, so much to do. Just getting to the end of it all, really. It just seems so pointless. Every time I do something, something else just pops in. I can't even tick a list. And that's just ridiculous. I'm just so angry, really. Not about what I don't know, just permanently cross. Do you ever encounter that? Do you ever experience that feeling, that sensation of feeling under so much pressure that you never really got time to smile, never really got time to actually feel like you're relaxing and getting on top of things? Well, this short video is just to draw attention to this piece. It really is a very interesting sign of overwhelm. And it may be something you want to pay attention to, because clearly when you're permanently cross and you're permanently angry, that's going to have an impact both for you in business as a leader, but also at home, because you're going to take this approach and this attitude with you wherever you go. And so sometimes it's really worthwhile taking a step back and asking yourself, okay, what am I doing? How am I actually prioritizing my time? Am I actually putting all work and no play, as they say, in my way of living now? Is this how I show up? One of the challenges with regard to looking at how people do their work is that because of, especially in this last 12-18 months with the COVID situation, you can't really get away from work because it's all around you all the time. So there's a real question to think about. How am I making sure that I am spending time on me or on us as a group, as a family, as a partner, if I've got a partner too, a partner within my business or a partner at home? How are we actually celebrating success? How are we actually making sure that we realize that we're working to live and not living to work, as the old saying goes? So here's a quick thought about how you might prioritize, and that is simply to think about all the things that you have to do in the day coming up and write them all down and notice which ones are the most important. Chances are those are the ones that you're not doing, but they are the ones that actually require some attention at some time. But the tragedy is that we tend to put these off. We put them off and put them off and put them off until we've got a deadline looming, 24 hours to go. Oh my God, I've got to get on and do that thing. Does that ever happen? So part of this is about saying, okay, let me just look now at all of these things, write everything down. The list could be about 20, 25 items long. Do that at the end of a day. And then take a look, and in the morning, look at the priority of that list. So what have you got as number one, the highest priority, then number two, number three. And then start with the highest priority. But you're going to say, hang on a minute, Chris, I can't do that. That's ridiculous. I've got this quick email I can do. I've got this quick phone call I can make before I start on number one. Yeah, but here's the problem, you see. A lot of the quick tasks that you may have at the end of the list, a lot of the quick tasks that you've got at the end of your list, like those phone calls and those emails, are quite often chasers looking for the main event, as opposed to keeping your attention on the main event and starting that first. Now, that's not to say I've got this big culture change I'm trying to put through the organization, so I do that and nothing else. What it is saying is that if that's your most important item or your most important project, what's the next step? What's the first step even to get you on the road for that? And it might just be setting up a meeting. But at least if you've done that first step, then now you're in charge. You're not at the behest of this. You're actually now starting to take control over your own destiny about achieving things. And that's one of the first steps to getting back control over this sense of overwhelm. So just a little thought for today about overwhelm, about how you can stop effectively this idea of burnout. And I hope that's been helpful. Bye for now.